Hello everyone, hope you're doing alright. This is going to be a quick, hopefully 6-minute guide on how to play the new Combat Sentinel as of 7.1. If you want the full nitty-gritty details of why you're doing what you're doing, go check out the other 20-minute long video. It kind of goes into the details of what the abilities actually do, why they're important, what we're trying to accomplish. But for now, this is just a quick, if you need to learn the spec in 6 minutes before a raid, go check out this video here. So I've talked too much. Goodbye. Okay, here's everything you need to know about Combat Sentinel in hopefully one quick screen. This is an image that I will have pinned down in the description in the comments below so you can take it, print it out, hang it up on your wall, or just slap it up on the other monitor and hopefully be ready to roll. In terms of our stats, get your alacrity like 1200. You want to be at least a 14.4% here. For your PvE accuracy, get up to like 2694 is the minimum. Just try to shoot for like 2700, you should be fine. And then for PvP accuracy, go for like 105% accuracy, you should be good to go. And then just dump the rest into crit and you should be fine. For our legendaries, Dispatcher package and Fearless package are going to be our two primaries. We already covered those in the other video, so this isn't really anything new here. The big new change is the Shard of Mortis. The Shard of Mortis changes Blade Rush, so that way every time you use Blade Rush, you get a stack of Hyper. Every time you use Hyper stacks, you get an extra 25% crit chance, and the next Blade Rush cost is an extra 1. This lasts for 6 seconds, and then when you use an ability that's not Blade Rush, you get a little bit of focus back. So this is our new tactical that we're going to be using pretty much all the time. In terms of our utilities here, I've outlined them on the right-hand side. The only real choices here are in this row where you can take between like Lesser Rebukes or Better Saber Words, etc. They're all kind of viable. Just kind of pick your favorite. Now, when you're jumping right into combat, you're going to be using your opener. I would just recommend starting off with Twin Saber Throw and then Force Sleep. You can build 30 stacks of concentration by just using your meditation or your regen, but as soon as you have 30 stacks, you should be ready to rock and roll. Now, when I'm breaking down the new combat rotation, I break them down into 4 sections. The first is the Zen Precision. The second is Blade Spam. The third is Sad Precision, and then finally back to 30 stacks. So here's what we're doing. We're using our Zen to get our big damage boost with our huge alacrity. We're using extra Blade Rush, Precision, Blade Rush, Dish Bash, Clashing Blast. So what we're doing here is we're getting a bunch of crit chance because of our Blade Rushes, using our Precision, and then using our fat crit on our Dispatch, and then our big auto crit Clashing Blast to do a whole bunch of damage. That's kind of the first quote-unquote block. The second block is just Blade Rush spam. We're gonna go Blade Rush, Zealous Strike to make sure that we have a bunch of focus ready to go throughout the rest of the rotation, and then 3 Blade Rushes back to back to back, and that should be good to go for the second block. And then finally, we do the Sad Precision, which just isn't quite as buff. We go Precision, Lance, Clashing Blast. This is going to be like our little mini burst window. It's not really comparable to the final burst window. And then finally, just hit kind of your remainder buttons. We're going to use Blade Barrage to kind of fill some time before Zealous Strike, and then use Blade Rush, Twin Saber Throw for the crit provided by Dispatcher package, and then Blade Rush again to build us into our big stacks of crit. You're going to notice here that there are 2 sections of 3 Blade Rushes in a row. We're going to get our massive crit chances off. That's going to be leading into our major Zen Precision window, and then coming out of our Blade Spam to our minor Precision window. So these are just ways that my brain has broken down this spec, so that way we have our Zen Precision, where we do Zen, Blade, Precision, Blade, Dispatch, Clash as kind of like our big burst window, our Blade Spam to have that one little area of building those 3 stacks over and over and over again, and then we have our Sad Precision for our mini burst, and then our back to 30 stacks to get us back up to 30 stacks of Zen, while also not going into focus negative. Let's hop in a game and see how it looks very, very quickly. I'll keep this up here and ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna put the rotation somewhere over there on the actual video itself, but for now, here's what we need to know. We have the basic opener, which we're gonna use our Twin Saber Throw and then our Force Leap to get our stacks of focus, and then we're gonna go right into our Zen Precision, Blade Spam, Sad Precision, back to 30 stacks. All right, so let's jump right in. So to start off things, we're gonna go with our Twin Saber Throw and our jump, and then Zen, Blade Rush, Precision, Blade Rush, Dispatch, Blast, and Blade Rush, Zealous Strike, and then 1, 2, 3 Blade Spams, and then our mini Precision window, and then kind of filling out with our back to 30 stacks rotation here. Nothing too crazy. I'm not quite sure when the video is supposed to end here, but we'll figure it out together. So again, big burst window, and then our spam window, spam 1, 2, 3, our mini precision, and then back to 30 stacks with barrage, zealous, rush, throw, rush, and big burst window. Bonk, bonk, and then blade, spam, 1, 2, 3, precision window, but it's sad. And then are back to 30 stacks. Now, I would recommend that you sit down here and you literally just do this over and over and over again until the dummy works for you. So just follow this rotation over here, and then you should be good to go. Now, I'm not a combat expert here. I'm just a nerd that plays a lot of SWTOR. So if you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I might not have the perfect answer every single time, but I probably can find someone who does. So if you have any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, conundrums, etc., let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. This has been Combat in hopefully 5 minutes. Take care. Bye-bye.